Welcome everyone to an expectant arena which for now, whilst overseen by cloud, is dry, but which may very soon be getting pretty damp. And that may well, of course, have an impact on the game when it starts, or indeed as it develops. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Croatia. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think we'll be seeing a lot of this fella, Mateo Kovacic, if he's got the freedom to get forward. He's got the athleticism, he's got the staying power, and he loves to press. And just keep an eye out for that drop of the shoulder. He loves to go past opposition players.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Modric. Budimir. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. Araujo. And the keeper's got it again. Antonio Silva. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. Modric. Pasalic. Jakic. Vardiol. And he goes cross-field. Orsic. Sosa. Sosa going full steam ahead down the left flank. No way through, so back it comes. Budimir! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Budimir clearly is trying to be too clever there. I should have gone with his instincts.
João Neves. João Neves played out to the left flank. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Sucic. Sucic, gently done. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Great defending, strong and determined. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now this could be a chance. Orsic. Orsic played over towards the opposite flank. Jakic. It's a good-looking delivery. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Kovacic. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. There are a few waiting for it. And it's Cancelo. And here's Neto. Tries to get it clear. Ball's gone out of play. Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Bernardo Silva. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Modric. And here's Budimir. Budimir! Goal! Croatia! And it's Croatia who take the lead. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. João Cancelo. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Rafael Leao. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Modric. Moved on forwards. Rafael Leao. Now he's off and running. Nuno Mendes. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vardiol. Kovacic. And it's Jakic. Now it's Pasalic. Pasalic. João Neves shifted upfield. Rafael Leao. Kovacic. And here's Budimir. He's through, now is he in? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Budimir, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Araujo gets good distance on it. Jakic, and that's aimed into the middle.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Jakic clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Sosa, aim forwards. Modric. Portugal are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
Played out wide. And it's Sučić. And here's Budimir. Budimir! And that has been clubbed away. Sosa looks to the other side. Kovacic. Budimir. Budimir! Another big chance that gets away.
Croatia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Jakic. And it's played forward. Jakic. Kovacic. Antonio Silva getting this one clear. Croatia have reclaimed it. Jakic. Sučić. Played out to the right. Jakic. Sučić. Modric. Sosa. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Pasalic. Oh, it's played into the area. Kovacic. Now it's Pasalic. Cross goes in there.
Croatia really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence.
Can he finish? Mendes opts to play it back. Orsic. Sučić. Jakic. And it's Kovacic. That's really well manoeuvred. Vitinha. Played towards the other side. Modric. Always onto this. Now it's Orsic. Very nicely done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Spread out to the left. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, red. Nice interception. Vardiol. Sutalo forwards and with intent. Rafael Leao. And it's Mendes. Ball comes in. Sutalo with the clearance. Out to the left it goes. Vitinha. Sučić wins the duel this time. Budimir looking to add to his goal. Now it's Modric. Orsic. Modric. And a chance! It's anyone's ball now. Sucic. Played into the middle. Sosa, some resolute defending there. Vitinha, over to the left. Big chance! It's a loose ball. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Crossed into the box. And that has been cleared. Sosa. That has been cut short. João Cancelo. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Šutalo. Modric. Sucic has created one goal already. Sosa. Sosa chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Rafael Leao. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. Rafael Leao. And it's Vitinha. Oh, a delicate chip through. Araujo, Vitinha, Rafael Leao, out to the right, crossing, Šutalo with the clearance, Orsic, Pasalic, Jakic, Sucic, Kovacic. Oh, that's nice. Approaching the half-hour mark. Kovacic. Jakic. Now it's Pasalic. Nice control. Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. João Cancelo. In by Cancelo. Guardiola tries to clear. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Vitinha! Well, the ball's come loose here. It's gone for a throw-in. Defending of the desperate variety. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Budimir. Modric. Orsic. Pasalic. Modric. Sosa. And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. That is lovely. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Jakic. Jakic. He's through here. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
João Neves. Antonio Silva. Vitinha. João Neves. João Neves, gently done. Sucic. Kovacic. Kovacic shifted upfield. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo kicks it up now. And the ball is out of play. Sucic. And it's come back to the keeper. Vardiol. Jakic. Pasalic. Sucic. Sosa. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And here's Modric. Oh, great chance! And it's Kovacic. And here's Budimir. Now it's Pasalic. João Neves gets it clear. Bernardo Silva. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Jakic. Now it's Pasalic. Croatia have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Modric. Pasalic. Pasalic! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Croatia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
João Neves. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. João Cancelo looking to get on the end of this. And that has been cleared. Could be danger here. In again. And back out it comes. And here's Rafael Leao. Jakic, aim forwards. Now it's Pasalic. Budimir, played out towards the right wing. Orsic. And he's gone backward here. Could move up a gear here. Good play on the left-hand side here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Orsic. João Cancelo makes the interception. Jakic, gently done. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Out towards the flank. Mendes. Diving header! Orsic.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Picks it up out wide. Climbs up big! He scores! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
Portugal ball, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Portugal get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Moved on forwards. Pasalic looking to run onto it. It's gone out for a throw-in. Kovacic. There's the delivery. Chance! Rafael Leao. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! So who's he picking out? Araujo. Vitinha. João Neves. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao does really well to win the ball there. And here's Rafael Leao. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kovacic. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Araujo, Vitinha, that's really well manoeuvred. Cristiano Ronaldo, deflected behind for a corner kick. João Cancelo plays it short. Now that is a hefty challenge. And it's Cancelo. And again! Cleared away. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And the second half gets underway.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Modric. Sucic. Šutalo. Sousa. Orsic. That's an excellent interception. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Mendes. And it's been played through. Rafael Leao. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. João Cancelo. Aimed in towards the centre. Kovacic. Orsic. Pedro Neto. And that was very necessary. And it's Cancelo. Lovely bit of skill. Now what about this cross? Played back in. That's very neat. And here's... And the shot! Oh, super save by Livakovic.
Pedro Neto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Guardiola forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. He has found the way through. And here's a real chance! Really well taken goal. The second half off to a spectacular start.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Modric. Pasalic. Kovacic. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Great defending, strong and determined. Jakic. Throw it. Araujo shifted upfield. Modric. Kovacic. Vitinha wins the duel this time. Rafael Leao. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. He's in here! It's a threatening shot at goal! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. It's a mighty effort! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's João Felix. Pedro Neto! And for a moment, time stood still. And it's played forward. Jakic. Nice physical challenge. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Sucic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. João Neves. Araujo. Nuno Mendes. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Sosa attempts a clearance. That is good strength. Budimir was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Calmly anticipates. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Pasalic. And here's Budimir. He's had a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Rafael Leao. Looking for a decent ball in. Cleared away. João Cancelo. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Back into the middle. Vitinha. João Felix.
Have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to...
João Felix! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Orsic. And it's Modric. Orsic in acres of space out wide. Sutalo gets it away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Orsic. Sosa. He's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Rafael Leao, Nuno Mendes, Bernardo Silva, moved on forwards. So what can they make of this? Oh, super find. He's found Orsic! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rafael Leao. Out to the left it goes. Decent progress down the left. And it's claimed by the keeper. Pasalic. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Jakic cuts it out. Chance here to counter. Pasalic. Jakic. Played towards the other side. Now that's well seen too. Orsic. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Sousa. Sousa tries a cross. Up he goes! That's going to go a long way. Kovacic. Oh, that great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has been knocked clear. Modric knocks it out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. João Cancelo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Vitinha. Portugal to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Vitinha looks to the other side. And here's Neto. Rafael Leao. And again the keeper stands strong. Now it's Budimir. Sousa, Orsic, Modric, spread out to the left. That's tidy. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pedro Neto. He's on it, can he get away? Pedro Neto, he is through here. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. He is shown a yellow card. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Portugal take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Schutalo. João Neves. João Cancelo. Proves too strong. Sosa. Pasalic. And that's a date. Budimir! Diogo Costa. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Croatia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Jakic, gently done. He's in plenty of space here. Pasalic. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Sousa. Played it again. Araujo gets it away. Pedro Neto carries the ball down the right. He's got away. Nice interception, well timed. Dealt with nicely by the defence. So here comes the substitution. João Cancelo. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Guardiola forwards and with intent. Jakic hurtling down that right flank. Pasalic. Mendes wins the duel this time. Araujo. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. Sucic. Sosa. Schutalo. Piazza. Played into space out wide. That's a throw. And it's Sousa. Kovacic. Piazza! Vitinha aim forwards. Nuno Mendes. And that has been cleared. Modric. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Budimir. Pasalic. And he's there to get it away. Pedro Neto chips it through. João Felix. And here's Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes.
think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Vitinha shifted upfield. Sosa gets across to intercept that. Jakic. Sucic. And here's Budimir. This might... Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! Croatia are back in business.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Modric. Piazza. Oh, good spread. And he's heaved it away. Chance to play it in, hit into the middle, and that's been well dealt with.
Well, there's no doubt.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Schutalo. Sosa. Piazza. Now he's off and running. Oh, easy pickings there. Bernardo Silva. Played back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And here's Budimir. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Croatia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, well measured.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He whips in across. Cleared away.
Portugal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he cuts out the supply. Rafael Leao. Ambitious ball here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Played out wide. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well timed, excellent interception. Antonio Silva. Araujo played over towards the opposite flank. And there's green grass ahead of him. Pasalic. And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Mendes tries to clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
On the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
And here's Neto, and it's Neves. Rafael Leao. Sucic. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves.
Vitinha! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
João Neves. Bernardo Silva. Araujo, Vitinha, Antonio Silva, João Cancelo, and it's Kovacic. Sucic, aim forwards.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Vitinha. Antonio Silva, gently done. Piazza. Oh, super find. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Sucic. Modric. Sosa. That's really well manoeuvred. Vitinha. Araujo. João Neves. Pedro Neto. And here's João Felix. João Felix played out to the left flank. Played into the middle.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Perisic. Needs a quality cross. Antonio Silva attempts a clearance. They are right into last chance territory. Piazza. And here's Modric. Piazza.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
interception. His positioning was spot on. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Sosa. Vardiol. Jakic. And it's Perisic. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Jakic charging forward down that flank. Sucic. A heavy challenge. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Going for goal! And the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this... Oh, they could be caught out here! And they've been given a corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he's got his cross in. And it's hoisted clear. Pedro Neto. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Nuno Tavares. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafael Leao. That's a Pedro Neto! Played in deep. He's cut it out. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So we brace ourselves for the nerve-shredding ordeal that is penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. So the ball is placed on the spot. Rafael Leao, first in line. And he puts them one up.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Budimir next in line, and here he is. Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
Pedro Neto is second man up.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Piazza will take their second. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Big character, big moment, big save. Perisic is third in line. Oh, what a save!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Portugal with this chance to pull 2 clear. And they're 2 up. Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. It's in. Pick that one out.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Bernardo Silva is able to finish it here. That's won it! Portugal have done it. Taken 2.